Okay, so I really messed up that video somehow. Uploaded this video around about an hour and a half ago or so, and for some reason the file was corrupted and the video only ended up 1 minute and 45 seconds long. I've only just noticed it thanks to a few comments on that video. Serves me right for not checking. I always check videos before uploading, and this was the one time I didn't. At any rate, here is the full video. Please do watch it again if you've watched the first minute and a half or so, and then check out the rest of the video as well. It'd be very much appreciated. So yeah, hopefully it's all good this time. Thanks again. Catch you shortly. Frontier really are on a roll with these new ships for Elite Dangerous. Now, I thought the recently released Type 8 was one of the best, if not the best, ship designs they've released so far, but they've outdone themselves this time with the brand new ship, the Mandalay. Now, this isn't out yet, it's coming in October, and it's going to be releasing alongside the update Powerplay 2. Now, the Mandalay is quite unlike anything we've seen so far in Elite Dangerous. Very different design, and yet completely unique when it comes to the game. And to be perfectly honest, it's a style of ship, a ship design that wouldn't look too out of place in other works of fiction. Either way, it is a great looking ship, and as with many other ships in Elite, it is named after a snake. Again, this one comes from the manufacturer Zorgon Peterson. The snake is, of course, the Mandalay spitting a cobra. So this is a medium-sized ship, and what is the focus of it? Well, it's an exploration ship. Great news for all you explorers out there. Frontier have said that its jump range will rival that of the Anaconda, so we can expect some significant jump distances from this. It also has Super Cruise Overcharge, which means it'll be able to move very fast inside of systems, and Frontier have also said that the SCO is better optimized on this particular ship than it is on the other recently released ship. So yeah, the Type 8 can also move very fast, as can the Python Mark II. This ship is optimized better than that, so it either can move a little bit faster or is going to be more stable and will be able to travel for greater distances with a better fuel efficiency. The specifics on exactly how that's going to work haven't yet been disclosed, but we can expect some improvements there. Now, for those of you who are paying close attention here, or who are really familiar with other ships in Elite Dangerous, you'll notice that there's a lot of similarities with the cockpit here to that of the Mamba, and that's because, Frontier are using the cockpit from the Mamba here, and they've said that one of the reasons for this is because it does have fantastic visibility, so it will be a really nice touch when it comes to exploration. On that side, I certainly can agree with that. Now, here's a few other observations. One is that I really do like the engine placement here. There's a lot of engines, actually a lot of stuff going on here. The engines on the wings do pivot down when the ship lands. And another thing you'll notice here is the boxy design of the undercarriage, the bottom parts of the hull. They also say there's a landing ramp at the front here which folds down when you land. This is facing forward so that when you depart your ship, you'll be facing the same direction as you did when you landed. So you get the same view from your first steps out on the surface as you do from the cockpit. Another nice touch that the ship has is the spotlights, and these point down towards the ground, and that will really help out when you're trying to land in dark areas. So yeah, not a whole lot of details on this ship right now. We've got the absolute basics, but this seems to be the way that Frontier are promoting all their new ships. We get a very brief glimpse of it 1 month. The following month we go into a little bit more detail and get a bit of perhaps a flyby, a little bit of the the ship in action, and some more details on the ship, and then finally the ship becomes available for those who want to purchase it, and that would actually work out correct. Next month probably a better look at the ship, and in October the ship does release. Again, that's coming out alongside the Powerplay 2 update. Now, we have had a bit of information on Powerplay 2. I think Frontier are probably going to go into more information on that in the coming months. But this is going to be a pretty big overhaul for that particular part of the game. Although that said, from the information that we have had, there doesn't seem to be too much in the way of brand new gameplay that's coming with Powerplay 2. Rather, it seems to be a difference in the way that certain elements are approached, and very specifically in the way that a lot of the data and the visuals are actually represented. And this comes in the form of changes to the maps, to the UI, as well as the interior visuals of the space stations. And then, of course, there's some of the rather big looking ships that we can see in certain zones. So October, of course, brings us very close to the end of the year, and so far this year has seen quite a few releases for Elite Dangerous. The updates have been coming roughly every 3 months. Now that quite naturally means that the October update, the Powerplay update, is going to be very probably the final update of the year, or if not the final update, it's certainly the final update of the year that Frontier have so far discussed with us. That said, with the way Frontier have been releasing all of these updates, and like I said at the start of the video, they do seem to be on a roll with all of this, it seems very likely that this trend is going to continue into 2025. So that next year is still a fair way off yet, and I don't expect Frontier to be discussing anything for next year just yet. But yeah, with the way things are going, I don't see all of these updates ending anytime soon, and that, of course, is a very good thing for the game. Either way, let me know what you think about the Mandalay, the brand new ship, in the comments section below, because I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know what you think. Do check out the other video on the screen, linked right here. I'll catch you next time, and do take care.